Panda, homie. Amanda the Panda. I'm a freaking panda. Now they call me Amanda, homie. I'm a freaking panda, homie. Amanda the Panda. I'm a freaking panda. Now they call me Amanda, homie.
That's a stimulant. It's gonna stimulate. You gotta stop jerking. It's gonna stimulate. That's a stimulant. It's gonna stimulate. You gotta stop jerking. It's gonna stimulate.
But now they call me Amanda, homie.
What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, and today we are reviewing Panda Supps and V1 NUTRA PANDAMUS Level 1 pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this. God bless all of you, man. I hope you're feeling amazing living from here, man. Staying out of this noisy head right here, man. Let's get right into this. God bless the homies at Panda. I have a long-standing relationship with the fine folks there. I love the brand, man. And I say brand because they're a real brand. I mean, they got a line out the wazoo, man. Whatever the heck you want. Top-notch hitters. Proteins. Fire. Everything fire, man. You know, so, I don't know about everything. I think everything, man. I mean, really, really freaking solid hitter after hitter. And I've even done a whole Panda Supps tier list, they call it in the industry, man, where I did my favorite to least favorite Panda hitters, and God bless them. And V1, I'm kind of new to. I've only reviewed a couple things by them, and another company who clearly puts a lot of effort into their branding and their labels, man, their formulas, as they call them. And so respect to both of them. And but I ain't here shining either one of their schlongs, man. Not up in here, son. We're going to talk about the facts. So this was sick, man. I got this box, and it had the 3 pre's in it, 3 levels. I'm going to review them all separately, and we'll start with the non-stim hitter. And so this right here, level 1, this is one of these things, you don't even know how sick this is till you feel the label. It's got like a touch to it, homie. Like, it just feels good to touch, man. It's like, what was that movie where you would touch the wall? I can't even remember, man. You know, the guy who's like a conservative commentator now. He threw the concert. Come on, man. You guys could he took that, a Jeffy? What was it called, man? I forgot, man. One of you are going to know in the comments, man. That was a pretty funny movie. So let's talk about the facts. So it's kind of like that. You want to touch it, man. You want to touch it. And I probably just butchered that whole scene in the movie and the whole dang thing, man. I'm screwed. I'm not going to edit that out, though, homie. I stay true to my dang reviews. Okay, man. So their level 2 looks like a real nice high-end daily, or maybe a stim junkie. I haven't really examined the label like that. Their level 3 looks crazy, man. It's like 500 milligrams of caffeine, and I mean, no alpha-yo or anything, but it is a high caffeine, man. That is quite a label over there. So look, man, they are doing this 1 scoop, 2 scoop redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo. I'm going to tell you straight the heck up, homie. 2 level scoops was 30.2 grams. It was exactly on the freaking money, dude. Like 30.2 grams, like on it, man. I had my dope scale out and everything. 2 level scoops was on it. I've only used this at 2 scoops. At 1 scoop, this is still a respectable thing. Let me tell you how I would use this, man. I would only use this at 2 scoops. I'll be honest with you. At 1 scoop, it's still, you get away with stacking it on something, I guess, if you wanted a lot of betas, if something else has betas. But at 2 scoops is how I would use it. That's it. End of freaking story. Quit monkeying around. Let's get down to business. Start pumping some freaking iron. I'll link below where to get this with a code if you want it. I'm going to tell you right now, 2 scoops, L-citrulline, 11 grams, homie. They're like, hey, I saw your Maniaco, man. That had 10 grams. We're going to one-up you, man. That's what they said over there. So they gave us 11 grams of that citrulline. I don't know at what point you get diminishing returns, but I'll tell you my experience with this. It ain't at 11 grams, I'll tell you right now, because this boy right here freaking works a little too well, homie. No, but it works. Betaine anhydrous, 5 grams, homie, 5 grams. This thing is nuts. L-tyrosine, 5 grams. This thing is nuts. I haven't even really studied it till now. I didn't realize it had 5 grams of tyrosine and 5 grams of betaine anhydrous. Betaine anhydrous is for the power output, man. That'll make you a strong alpha male iron pumper. You know, man, me and Panda go way back. He's a drug addict. He's a con artist. He's addicted to also hordenine, isopropyl synephrine, all sorts of stuff, man. He's out there. Now he's kind of hooked on Ozempic, homie, and we got to pray for Panda, man. Pray for him. You know, that Ozempic got some of these homies' heads screwed up, man. Then you got beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. I told him at V1, homie. I said, you got to feel the betas to be an alpha, man. So they gave us the clinical efficacious dose, Miss Greta Thunberg. Agmatine sulfate, 1 gram. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams, it yields 50%. That gets you focused and dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Homie, women don't like you, son. You're not a panda dog. You're not a panda dog. You're not a panda bear. You're a freaking little chihuahua, a little yapper, homie, with all sorts of weird pride flags and freaking pronouns next to your Tinder profile, homie. You're soft as heck. You need that 5 grams of betaine to make you a strong, driven man again. Society got you weak, son. Indoctrinated by those freaking professors at those universities. Your head's all screwed up, homie. Get it together. You're privileged enough to be a freaking weirdo with all those flags. Vasodrive AP, 508 milligrams. This is nuts, dude. This is where it takes a turn, homie. 100 milligrams of muconiperina powder extract. That's that L-Dopa. And then estrogen, 50 milligrams. So that L-Dopa, that's a dopamine release hitter. That's for that serotonin or not serotonin. I don't know. It's that dopamine hitter right there, man. Feel good hitter. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got a couple kinds of pump formulas, man. You got a pump formula, and you got your all-around non-stim pre-workout. This is your all-around non-stim pre-workout. The only way I'm using this is completely by itself. Or if you want to stack like a fat burner on it, or like a nootropic pill, like if you want to throw a pill on it, that's cool. Otherwise, I'm training non-stim with this, man. This ain't your stackable pump formula because this is your all-around pre-workout just without beta-alanine, man. Let me tell you that right now. This has to be the best. This has to be one of the best that's come out, man. I mean, I can't think of a better one that came out in 2024. This is right there with like Hooligan Bare Knuckle, man, as far as the all-around pre-workout experience. This thing is freaking sick as heck, dude. Like, I'm telling you right now, this thing is sick as heck. I love this thing, man. I train non-stim on this boy in the afternoon. I freaking I took the drink. First of all, let's back it up, son. Took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. Wait a second, man. This was a green apple bubblegum flip. Wait a second. Green apple bubblegum. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Green apple bubblegum. I remember you, homeboy. How you doing, green apple bubblegum? I hope you're doing better now than you were then. Green apple bubblegum. Remember how you got that name, homeboy? All right, man, enough with the freaking jokes. I took the drink. I came down to the dance floor. It's time for some serious iron pumping. Quit freaking laughing, green apple bubblegum, before I take you to the garage and spank you, son. This thing turned me into a freaking panda maniaco. I felt the freaking... First of all, the thing tasted ridiculous. Amazing. I tasted bubblegum and I tasted green apple at the same freaking time, homie. This thing was so enjoyable to drink. 30.2 gram scoop. Light as heck on the stomach. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. First of all, I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. I hardly felt any betas. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's V1. I don't know if it's Panda. I don't know who's to blame around here. But you gotta feel the betas to be an alpha. I felt no freaking betas. All right, green apple bubblegum, there was no betas, man. And so look, man, I started feeling the freaking extraterrestrial V1 Panda Maniaco pumpage. I went full on Panda Maniaco, Panda Dysphoria, Amanda the Panda, no holds bar, homie, as they say. This thing was freaking sick. Every bit as good as my favorite non-stim pre's, Ninja Swole, Bare Knuckle, This Hitter, Transparent Lab, Stim Free. This might have been better than all of them, man. I don't even know, man. Hard to say. That Bare Knuckle's pretty good. I like this more, I hate to say it, than the new Panda Pump. I freaking love this hitter, man. This thing was freaking unbelievably fun to freaking train on, dude. This made training non-stim so freaking fun. I can't even tell you. I felt good. I felt it. Like, I freaking felt it. I don't know how that's possible. You know, when I reviewed Dark Lab's Pimp, I freaking went on the review and I said, I feel like a freaking animal. Like, I felt good. Like, I felt it. Non-stim. Like I felt energized. I felt like a head high. Dude, that's how this was. Non-stim, I felt good on it. I can't confidently say that it was from this. I was like, maybe I was expecting it. I was like the L-Dopa, whatever, the Alpha GPC, the Betaine. I felt strong as heck. The weights felt light. I felt good endurance. I felt the craziest, tightest mind-muscle connection freaking pump without that. I felt just this dry freaking pump where I still felt swole as heck. Like, swole as heck. I texted the owner of Panda. I was like, this thing is freaking fire, dude. I was feeling so good on it. This has to be, I haven't tried the other two yet, man, but this has to be the best out of the three. No, I don't know, man. I haven't tried the other two. This thing was so fun to train on. The pumps kicked in 10 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes, dude. It was so light on the stomach. Then I started freaking training. And then I freaking just felt like my skin was my skin was so dang tight around the muscle. Feels like it was gonna pop. Pop, 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 son. Do you understand what I'm telling you, man? I felt so good. And then I had this crazy vein across my head. And I just kept looking in the mirror like, man, this thing, I feel so tight right now, man. Just harder than Japanese arithmetic. Just pumping, home. Panda V1, just freaking pumping, dude. I don't know. I felt good on it, man. I felt freaking good on it, homie. I was like, man, is there something to this L-Dopa? I don't know about this ingredient, L-Dopa. I'm not an expert, homie, on these single ingredients, a lot of them. I don't know too much. I know a lot about a little. No, I know a little about a lot. I don't know what I know, but I know this, man. This thing was the bee's knees, as they say, man. I had so much fun training. Now, I got to keep this hitter around now, man. I got to keep this one, man. This one right here had me feeling amazing, man. Like my mood was good. My pumps looked good. I looked crazy in the mirror. I looked vascular, and I looked full as heck, and I felt strong. What more could I say, man? It was a great experience. And it tasted freaking silly good. So that's what I got, man. I thought this boy right here was a super hitter. I can't believe how good it performed, man. And I'm pretty dialed in non-stim. It's rare that I'm fired up like this about a non-stim pre, man. But this is up here with the best of the best that I've used. And I'm loving it, man. God bless them, man. And God bless you, homie. God bless all of you, man. Together, let's get this dang muscle, man. We are not monkeying around, homie, because we're V1 pandas. End of freaking story, man. I'm out.